In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Most Merciful, I bear witness that there is no God but Allah. I'm in my garage. This is where I service all my vehicles, myself, by the help and mercy of Allah. I call this K's Garage. Today is 5 o'clock in the morning, and I'm servicing a vehicle that I'm getting ready for sale. However, Allah put this on my heart to share with my Muslim family. First, I would like to say, Assalamu alaikum. Islam is not a religion. Islam is a way of life. Islam takes us back to our origin, which is Allah. So Islam develops us back into our proper form. So when something is in its original state, it cannot be manipulated. It cannot be abused and misused. Us as Muslims, it's an honor to be a Muslim, in spite all the negativity that surrounds Muslims. We are under severe attack from the enemy. Why do America, and not only America, but there's countries around the world that hate Islam? And my question is, why do you hate Islam? Islam feeds the warlike propensity inside of a man. So therefore, Islam frees you from fear of man and put fear in its proper place, and that's to Allah. When we fear Allah, it don't restrict our will. It actually frees us. Because when you fear your Creator, that's only showing admiration and honor to that created you and gave us life. That's honorable. That's why we say, fear no one but Allah. Fear is a reason why we are in the condition that we are in today. Fear. We Muslims are being attacked as a whole and attacked individually. I'm going to give you an example. My personal example. of how the enemy attacks. For one, he's a coward. The enemy is a coward. Because he has to go behind your back to another weak brother or sister and plant a seed of dissension in their hearts. And if that resonate in their hearts, they will carry out the instructions and the assignment of their enemy. That's why you find chaos in the mosque. That's why you find chaos in religion. That's why you find chaos in Islam. Because the slinking devil whispers in the hearts of men and women. You can't stop Allah. You cannot stop the plan that Allah has for his righteous believers. You can try, but you will never succeed. And we so silly as human beings to try to stop Allah when we depend on the air, we depend on the water, we depend on everything that Allah has created for us, and we still try to go against him. That's an act of suicide. Because you can never defeat Allah and his plan. Allahu Akbar. Allah is the greatest. I'm going to share a few situations that happened to me, that this is a common enemy that does common things that we are aware of. I ordered for my vehicle. I had a Challenger that I sold. And I was replacing my digitizer. They wanted $1,400 to replace my radio. Absolutely not. I did my research and found out that the glue that the factory, when they manufactured the car, put on that radio, over time, you know, you got, in the summertime, the cars get extremely hot in the summer, you know, and over a period of time, the glue start melting down on the radio. So it started ghosting my radio, meaning that buttons just started pushing, you know what I'm saying? When you didn't push it, you couldn't push certain buttons, it wouldn't operate correctly. You know what I'm saying? It just started ghosting everywhere. And this was because the glue had started melting down on the digitizer. So it's one thing about us as Muslims. We're going to do our own research and find out exactly what the problem is. And we're not going to just take anybody's word or what you tell us. We're going to do our own research to make sure the information that you gave me was 100%. I don't believe that you can't do something. I don't listen to people that say, I can't do this and I can't do that. No, it's always a will and a way to do anything. Anything that's human made can be fixed, can be torn out and repaired. So I did my research. I found out that I had to get another digitizer. So the digitizer was like, I think 117 for a digitizer. I bought it off of eBay. So I ordered my digitizer. I got my digitizer in the mail 3 days later. And something told me just to look at my digitizer. And when I looked at the digitizer, well, for one, to go back, when you have a problem with your 2018, I think it's 2016 to 18, they had the problems with these radios. And if you start seeing like bubbles on the front of your on your radio, it's about to start having some problems if it's not already having problems. But that can be easily fixed for $116, period. I don't believe in getting something and holding it. I believe in sharing it. You know what I'm saying? If I learn it, I'm gonna share it. Because that's what we're supposed to do. Knowledge was never meant to hold. It was meant to distribute to the world. And that's why Allah keep blessing me to go further up. Because the more you give, the more He push you up. The more you hold your hands tight and restrained, the lower that you get. You don't receive no blessings like that. So, if you have that problem, all you need is a digitizer. And all you gotta do is pull the radio out, and you gotta pull the digitizer off. It's gonna be a lot of glue that's on there, and all you gotta do is go get some Windex and alcohol and just scrub it down. You know what I'm saying? Wipe all the glue off. And then you get your digitizer, just put your digitizer right back on the front of the radio. And when you take it off, you're gonna know exactly what to do when you see, you take the brackets and stuff off and put your digitizer back on there. It's easy. Easy. But I got my digitizer back in the mail and it was cracked. So I contacted the people and they said that they would send me out another one. I sent that one back and they sent back another digitizer. But before I opened this digitizer, I had me and my queen to hold the phone while I opened up the digitizer, because I knew from this point it's an enemy behind this, doing this. So I got my digitizer back, opened it up, and guess what? That one was cracked. That's the second one. I contacted them again, and they said, we'll send you another one. Allah is my witness. They sent me another digitizer. And do you know what? That one was cracked. I told them to reimburse my money. I no longer want to do business with that company. But what I believe was happening, because the feds are sneaky links, they worms. Somebody was going to the post office purposely breaking my digitizer. So what I did was ordered it off of Amazon. Because Amazon, it goes from the company to the fulfillment center to the customer. So it's only reaching 3 people: the business, fulfillment center, customer. So therefore, you don't have no time to destroy my product. And I ordered it off of Amazon and it came complete. Thanks, Amazon. I ordered for my 2005 Magnum, I'm doing a conversion on that. I ordered a brand new over tank for your coolant overflow tank. Sent off for that, paid for it, got it back. and some told me to check it. What's that rattling around in there? I got that right over there. I kept it, as well as I kept footage of all the digitizers that they destroyed. When I looked at my overflow tank, it was cracked. There's no way in the world that you can crack this like this, man. This is interesting. So I contacted the company and they said they'd send me out one free of charge. I said, okay. They sent that out free of charge. I used my old one because there's nothing wrong with the old one. I never used that, so I don't even trust that one. I used my old one. I just wanted the clear one so I can see the coolant clear, because when the coolant things get older, they get like a yellowish tint on it. And I just wanted a new one in there. You know what I'm saying? But the old one worked just as fine. But that one was destroyed. And they sent me a replacement, and I never used that one. For my Challenger, for my Magnum, when you do a conversion, you have to get a radiator support core. And that's to put the headlight, the 2016 Charger headlights on there. You know what I'm saying? That's to mount your bumper on there. You're gonna need that radiator support core, period, to mount everything on it that you need to put on there, the bumper and the lights. I ordered a radiator support core. Got it back in the mail. It was destroyed. I got all footage of this. I don't believe in lying. Cowards lie. And cowards do stuff like this behind closed doors. A lot of you got a lot of police officers that's good police officers. And you got those that cause the most confusion and do the most sneaky shit. Them are the ones that's cowards, that hide behind the badge, hide behind each other. You hide behind your wickedness. But in school, you was a coward. When you was a grown man, you was a coward. So you got behind that badge, and you still a coward. Because only cowards do that. So that's to the wicked. My radiator support core was destroyed. I build business credit. And I know how to build business credit. Do I have business credit? Absolutely. Absolutely. Why would I speak about something that I'm not doing myself? That's a hypocrite. If you only knew the opposition that I face building business credit, you wouldn't believe it. By the grace of Almighty God Allah, because this is from Him, not me, I haven't missed any of my payments on my credit cards. And that's all praises belongs to Allah. How you build your credit is just paying your bills. And don't take out more than you can afford. Don't put yourself in debt. And if you're in debt, you can handle it. It's just that simple. I've been blessed to pay my bills 5 years straight. No. And that's all from Almighty God, Allah. When the enemy do things to believers, God give us discernment to know what you're doing. When you deal with business credit, Your late charges can be a late fee of $75 to $100 for a late fee. So a late fee was never an option with me because I make sure I pay my bills ahead of time or on time. And as a matter of fact, I'm gonna get my bills debited out of my account, so I don't even have to worry about me paying. It's already electronically debited out of my account. However, at this time in the stage, I think it was like 2 years in or 3 years in, something like that. I done had that stuff set up like that where they take it out of my account yet. I was making my payments on my own, straight. As soon as the bill came out, I called, I paid. Or my queen, she would pay it for me. But I paid my gas card. And when I got my, and it's crazy, man, because we gonna get opposition in business that's crazy. Because it's one thing about a Muslim, he's gonna deal business correct. He's not gonna be deceptive. He's gonna deal with business to the best of his ability that will please Allah. Period. And what that do exposes wicked businesses or businesses that try to take advantage of you. So we're gonna encounter opposition on all different levels of life. It was time for me to make my my gas card payment, and I made my gas card payment on a Wednesday. It was a holiday on a Monday. When I paid my my gas card, my bill was due on a Friday. I paid it on a Wednesday. It was a holiday on a Monday. When I paid the gas card, a day went past, 2 days went past, and something told me, man, ask your queen, ask my queen, what's going on with that bill? Was it paid? She said she paid it. Here's the proof. I say something ain't right. Something just ain't right. So we looked up the, our gas card, the information when we paid our notes, and nothing was paid. We called customer service, and when you're dealing with those gas cards, you might connect with anybody. We connected to a lady that was in Texas, and she said, we seen where you made your payment, but this is interesting. Somebody took the money back out of the account that was paid and put the money back in your account. So it looks like you didn't even pay your bill, but electronically we see that you paid your bill. So you have a late charge. I said, how do I have a late charge and I paid my bill Wednesday and my bill was due on Friday? And how can somebody take my money back off of my payment and put my money back into my account? That's fraud. That's without my authorization to do that. That's illegal to do that. She said, you're absolutely right. She said, I've never seen nothing like this. This is a representative for the BP gas card. This is what she said. I had a BP card for some BP Solutions. You know what I'm saying? I had a business gas card. And she said she never seen nothing like this. And she's going to escalate this to the underwriters. So now I got a late charge, which now they got a blemish on my, on my business credit. So I call, not that Monday because it was a holiday, I called that Tuesday. And they say, yep, you do have a late charge. I say, but I want to dispute that late charge because I paid my bill on Wednesday. Somebody went into that account and put the money back into my checking account, and my business checking account. I said, that's illegal. So it was a lady that I spoke to named Candace. She worked for BP Solutions. She's a sister, and this sister, I never met, well, I have met these type, you know what I'm saying? But when she found out that I was Muslim, like, she was real nice to me, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I can get you this amount of money on your gas card, I can get you this amount of money on your gas card. She said, oh, what's your name? I said, Kabir Muhammad. You know what I'm saying? Her whole energy shifted dealing with me. She gave me problems after problems after problems getting that gas card. When you make your bill, when you buy a BP Solution gas card, you pay your bills for 6 months on time. They give you your money back because, for one, they will give me a card without no secure credit card. They would just give me a card. When she found out that my name was Kabir Muhammad, I had to put my own money up to get my card. She gave me the runaround about my card. She put through 2 different names on my card that she sent me. So she sort of put the business name on there, not my name, the business name, Confidence 8 LLC. You put that on there. What I requested to put on there. They sent me 3 cards. 3. Allahu Akbar. Can't stop. Allah's believers. I don't care what you do. You can't stop us. You cannot stop us. You just can't. Because our will is stronger than yours. Our faith is stronger than yours. Our belief is stronger than yours, hypocrites. This lady gave me hell. Hell. As a matter of fact, I stopped using that BP Solution gas card. I stopped using it. But I left in good standings. They had to remove that late charge. They had to remove that. Period. They was just, but it wasn't them, it was her. You know what I'm saying? She was in underwriting. So when you deal with business and underwriting, them be the most important people that you want to deal with, because they're the ones that you want to talk to dealing with business. Because a lot of people in customer service don't even know what the hell you're talking about when it comes down to business. But the underwriters, they know. So they're the ones that you want to basically deal with. But that sister, she was a real character. She was a wicked person, man, you know what I'm saying? And, a lot of us gotta, disrespect our own people to be accepted amongst white people. You know what I'm saying? We want to be, amongst them, you know what I'm saying? But they look at you and really laugh at you, you know what I'm saying? But, when you do things like that, you really just show the level of maturity that you own and really who you are as an individual. Because all the stuff that I went through with them was unnecessary. But it was one sister that was, escalating this like this. You know what I'm saying? With the masters behind you, controlling you. This is what we go through this is the price of being a Muslim. So if you want to become a Muslim and you got a weak heart, then this is not for you. Because you're going to be rejected on every level. But why does the rejection don't crush me? Because Allah accept me. Allah accept us as Muslims. It's an honor. You know, when we as Muslims are accepted in Islam, that's an honorable victory for you. Because for you to accept Islam in the midst of how Islam is looked at shows a warrior heart in you, in me, in us. It shows that we are ready for war for Allah. And we first must fight the war of ourselves first. It's an honor to be a Muslim. I salute a Muslim because I know the type of opposition that you inherit by just being a Muslim. But that opposition builds our belief. It builds our faith. Because when America does her hypocrisy towards Islam, it just shows us who you really are. And you be writing the footnotes, you be writing those footnotes and carrying out your duty in the Quran. So when you act, we see you for who you are, because you already has been written. But this is the type of opposition that we're going to go through in business. I get a credit card with double digits. I make sure I pay my payments on time. This is my business. I think that everybody should, if you're in business, don't never take off more than what you can handle and pay your bills on time. Out of nowhere, I get a decrease on my business credit card. Out of nowhere. I'm like, man, this enemy just not gonna stop. But you know what that showed me? Because when I win, the team wins. When I become successful, I'm gonna show the next brother how to be successful. I'm gonna show you how to be successful. And when you show another brother how to be successful, and then he show another brother how to be successful, then it'll catch on like fire. Now you are in a position of power. And we don't supposed to have power. It's a whole new black man walking the face of the earth today. Period. And we want our victory. We want what belongs to us. No matter what you put in front of us, you can't stop the universe from moving. You can't stop anything. Can you stop energy? Hell no, you can't. So you can't stop us. You can try to restrain it. You can try to slow it down, but you can't stop it. They didn't attack my business credit cards. They didn't attack things that it's some things that I don't even order off a line no more. If the dealership got it, I go buy it from the dealership. If AutoZone got it, O'Reilly's got it, I'll go buy it from there. The hell with the deal. Because now I got to worry about my items coming in the mail broke. Or they opening up my stuff and let me know they opened up and looked in it. But these are little games that the FBI play. Because they wickedly wise and they universal snoopers. We, as Muslims, are going to go through vehement opposition. We're going to go through it in mosques. We're going to go through it economically. We're going to go through it in our relationships. The enemy is going to attack things that make us powerful. And when we really look at it, we as Muslims can start our own banks, our own private lenders. So therefore, when we strive to get a loan from another Muslim and we meet the criteria, our credit is good, we in good standings, because you want to be in good standings as a Muslim to try to get a loan from any other Muslim to advance your business. Because we believe in paying our debts. We believe in paying back our bill if we're going to utilize something from anyone. Period. But we can start our own economic structure. We can start that on our own. So therefore, that will speed up the process of us building a reality on our own without their help. Muslims, my Muslim family, we are under severe attack, but we will prevail over our enemy. Period. Be prepared to go through, and if you're already not going through, an economic struggle, I don't care if you got good credit or not, you're still going to have problems with them. I don't care if you got money to show that you can pay this back, you're still going to have problems accessing money because it's from them. So therefore, they're trying to stop you. But if we had our own, we couldn't stop it. That's what the most honorable Elijah Muhammad said. Excuse me. Do for self. You know, us as Muslims, it don't make a difference if I'm in the Nation of Islam, you are Sunni, you are more Science Temple. Even if you're a good Christian, it doesn't matter. Because if you are in a different religion and you're doing what pleases God, then that means that you are an asset to your family and to your community. So that means wherever you are, you makes your situation better. And that's all praise belongs to God. So no matter if you are a Muslim or a Christian, and you following God in the Bible or the Quran, then we should easily unite with each other and become friends because we both have the same agenda. It's just that you driving the Benz and I'm driving the Bentley. I'm driving the helicopter, you driving the plane. It doesn't matter. We still getting to our destination where we need to be. And you want to follow things that you're comfortable with following. So why would I disrespect you if you're a Christian and you're doing the right things in life? Why? That's silly. If we are under the same umbrella of doing righteous deeds, good deeds, taking care of our families, then we on the same page. Period. So, I'm going to say this and I'm going to end this video. We will be victorious. Allah said so. We will be the winners. I only gave my experience of the opposition that I go through as a Muslim and have no point of time. They have dwindled my belief in Allah. Because the only thing that they do, as I said, is reveal their wickedness to me and to the world. So what you do is your actions motivate me with a bigger faith in Allah, a bigger trust in Allah. That's what the enemy do. Allah is the truth, and he's not deceptive. He give you what you deserve. So us as Muslims, fasten up your seatbelt, put your boots on. We at war. We've been at war. We should never let nobody come in and disrupt us as Muslims against each other, because that's a devil. And we should be able to recognize that and check that. Check that person, bring that person up in front of the fold. Bring him up in front of everybody and expose him or expose her, because them gossipers are wicked. They are conduits for the enemy's assignments. And we, as Muslims, are vanguards to the mosque. We are vanguards to our family. We are vanguard to Allah. You can't get to Allah through me. You can't get to my queen through me. You can't get to another brother through me. It stops with Kabir legend Muhammad. So we fight, Muslims, all the way to the end, because Allah said that we will be victorious. And Allah is not a liar. Allah is the truth. May Allah bless you and your family with success, and don't let nothing stop or hinder your success. Assalamu alaikum, Muslim family. Brother Kabir legend Muhammad. Peace.